Hi folks, my name is Fabio Mariani and I'm jazz guitar player, Italian jazz guitar player, and professor of jazz guitar at the Conservatory of Teramo here in Italy. Today I would like to speak about the jazz language in the modern improvisation. Everything is changed after the bebop. The bebop is full of chromatism, and in this way we can create alterations in the harmony. After with John Coltrane and then with Michael Breger, the language was developed with much more intervals, also with the use of chromatism, but much more possibilities was explored. John Coltrane has studied the famous book Root of the Dodecaphony, The Thesaurus of Scales and Melodic Patterns by Solominsky. From this book he has explored the different divisions of the octaves, in 2, in 3, in 4, etc. If you divide the octave in 2 parts, we have the triton, and in 3 parts we have the augmented triads, and in 4 parts we have the diminished. Today in this video I show you some possibilities about the division in 4, the diminished principle. The diminished arpeggio have the same distance from 4 different dominant chords. For example, A flat diminished is similar with G7, B flat 7, D flat 7, and E7. Look here. And all these dominant chords are combinable to create tension. If you play the arpeggio of B flat 7 on G7, you are adding the sharp 9. And flat 9. If you play the arpeggio of D flat 7, the triton, you are add the flat 5 and flat 9. And if you play the arpeggio of E7, dominant of the minor relative, you are add the flat 9, because the third of E, G sharp, is the same note of A flat. So the flat 9 is in common with B flat, D flat, and E7. Now we can transpose every melodic idea on each and to create so new melodic lines. So now I'm playing just the triads. On G7. But also other kinds of melodic lines, like or transpose every melodic idea. This is a pattern of John Coltrane, based on this simple melodic idea. And he transposed in downsides This is a wonderful melodic pattern of Michael Breger, based on the triads of these Diminished Principle in third minor distance, all with the 4 augmented. So all these ideas are, we can to apply this concept to all the chords of dominant family and subdominant family. So 2nd and 4th degree, subdominant family, and 5th, 5th, and 7th degree, dominant 7. So we can use the same melodic lines in all these 4 chords, all the family. We can use all these arpeggios, but we have a particular arpeggio that contains many degrees. G9. We have inside the B minor 7 flat 5. We have G7, B flat, B minor 7 flat 5, and D minor 6. Miles Davis used to say whether a note is right or wrong depends of the note on the note that comes after. Yes, I'm reading because I don't remember in English everything. But so we have to decide where are the target notes can finish our melodic line from tension to resolution. So if I have to go from in a cadence 5-1 and I use the arpeggios that I show you before, but if I transpose this idea by 3rd minor in B flat 7, so we have this. No? And if I go on the tritone, we can resolve here. And on the E7, so these are all superimpositions of 3 tonality on C tonality. The tonality of E flat when we think the B flat 7, the tonality of G flat when we use the triton D flat 7, and the A7, E7 is the dominant of A. This is possible to use also with the minor chords, so we can resolve on the minor. And I wanna show you now how George Benson has used the triton, the superimposition of one tonality. He think in other but fantastic, very crazy. This melodic line is a pattern of George Benson that's he used on the Billy's Bounce on F7 blues, and on the 8th bar when we have the turnaround, the 2-5-1 on G minor, and here George Benson used the triton of the dominant. The dominant is D7, go to G minor. He used the flat dominant, E flat, okay, but he used a cadence 5-1, so resolve on the root of the tonality, so here, and then very speedy go to the dominant, the triad, augmented triad of D, dominant, and resolve on the G minor. This is a very crazy use of the superimposition, but very tension, great tension. Okay, to finish, now we can to apply these concepts on the minor chords. G minor, for example, and we can use a couple different of the same idea. So on the A minor we can use A minor 6. But if we can, we want to apply like some tension, we can use the dominant, then go to A minor. So E7 and then A minor, we can to think A7, E7. And so and after we can to apply the diminished principle in third minor like this. Now I play with a backing track, a little bit of music. A minor. One tone up. So, I hope you enjoyed this little video, this little lesson, and I'm sorry for my bad English, but I'm not in training. Here in Italy we don't speak so often, and but I hope everything was good for you. And if you wanna follow me on my YouTube channel, Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, you are welcome. I would like to say thank you to the great big friend, grande amico, Richard Smith, the big guitar player and professor of the University of Southern California. That's my friend from the 90 years, 30 years of friendship. So, thank you to everyone. Enjoy.